Man, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. This whole situation is hypocritical to me. Like the whole situation. So this is the Kyrie Irving unvaccinated situation, right? So here's the thing. Just using Kyrie as a reference in this. I heard somebody talk about Kyrie. I think it was Shannon Sharp. He was like, the only thing about Kyrie is just it's always something with him. So he says he's standing up for people. And Kyrie has done some great work as far as being a philanthropist. He has. But some of his faux pas, like, bro, you was a flat earther a couple of years ago. So now you talk about science, like you got to do research. It's like, don't get lost down a rabbit hole of YouTube. You know, you don't want nobody to mess with your body. Okay, cool. You want to keep it the way it is? I'm not tripping on that. You know, that's your decision. All of this is your decision. But the NBA has to make a decision too. And here's the dope part. He's willing to have take the consequences of this. But here's the other thing. Cleveland, it was a situation. Boston, it was a situation. You know, now Brooklyn is a situation. Now it becomes it's you. You're the situation. Because nothing makes you happy. It's something that comes along that makes you like, I just can't do it. It's you. And these are situations, and you asked to be in certain situations, and you got in these certain situations, and it's still something else. So that's that part. Now you got people who are hypocritical, and at some point, I don't know how this became so political, but it is. The same people who would say shut up and dribble are the same people who are saying, you know, all of a sudden, that's right, fight for your rights. Shut up. And the same people that say, you know, stand up to people who just think you should shut up and dribble, turn right around and say, take the vaccine, shut up and dribble. Like, the NBA, I get it. You know, why do you want the players vaccinated? I understand why. Because people forgot when, I think it was Rudy Gobert, when he made fun of the pandemic or COVID-19 at a press conference after a game, and he coughed on a mic and patted it down and walked off. Come to find out he had it and he gave it to his teammate because the teammate came right after the mic after him. But it might not have been a mic situation. It was just the germs part. Like they could have did that in the locker room. But the fact that you have an incident where an NBA player basically made fun of the spread of it, spread it to teammates and the rest of the team, you don't want to have that situation. So the NBA is like, listen, we're not having it. Now, the irony of that is, you want people vaccinated? Cool. But this, like people have been pointing out online, you do realize it's the same NBA that didn't have a problem with Magic coming back with AIDS, right? I'm just saying. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't bleed on the court, we good, player. Anybody need a vax? So, I mean, I understand that was years ago. That was then. This is now. Different league, different commissioner, different era. It's just the look like, wow. Okay. You could do cocaine and come back and play. You could do meth and come back and play. Shrooms come back and play. Weed come back and play. But it's vax, you can't play. And it's like, but I also get the legal liability because the people, the hypocrisy of the fans, you know, there will be fans who were vaxxed to unvaxxed, hoping to go to a game where a player is unvaxxed and then say something like, I caught it at the game because they was at courtside and they didn't have the vax and I probably caught it from them. I'm suing the NBA because they ruined my life. I can't breathe. And then you got the other people who, who say, oh, that's not possible. What country you live in? Because you can't stop these people from getting close to the players and being on the court, So these things happen over and over again. A guy, say somebody like Kyrie is playing a game and the ball goes out of bounds. He jumps into the stand to put it back in bounds. And a person pulls the, he jumped, stuff spilled everywhere. Oh, that's a good game. And then all of a sudden that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. But, do you have to be vaccinated to go to the games? I'm not too sure about that. I think some places you might have to be vaccinated. Other places you might have to just pass the COVID screening before you get in and say that you're negative or whatever. So think about that. Like all of the fans don't have to be vaccinated to come to the game, but the players do to play it. And I get, and it's just that's a liability issue, and I get that. But and then the people go, well, they're making millions of dollars. They should do whatever we say. But then again, you making thousands of dollars. You shouldn't be complaining about the mandate, right? You're not poor. You're not homeless. You may be living check to check, but you living better than somebody living without. So what are you talking about? Why don't you just take the vax? I don't want it to go in my body. Oh, but the rich guy need to have it go in his body, but you, the middle class or working class guy, doesn't. But you're gonna be, you're probably more of a spreader than those rich guys, because their life is technically in a bubble in the fishbowl where they're not gonna be around people at a certain point. You're gonna be around the masses more than they will. So it is what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.